Hi Taurus, this is Just with your October 2020 weekly general read. I hope you guys are having an enjoyable day so far. So Taurus, this reading could happen all in a day, in an hour, or it can go for the span of 7 days, which is what it's intended for. Just wanted to let you guys know that. Okay, so basically Taurus, career looks good. Looks really, really good. I feel like you guys are the stars, so you're getting a lot of attention this week. But you're waiting for something to come to an end. It's like you're giving up on something. So some of you may be making some changes with career and business. You may be dropping someone is what it looks like. Something is ending in your career life, okay? And it's just a matter of time. You know, you kind of have to wait. It's out of your hands. Something is changing and you're waiting for that change. In the meantime, things look really good for you overall when it comes to business and career. Some of you may be, okay, everything was really great and now I'm leaving this job, losing this job. I'm moving out of this place and I'm moving into something new. You may be a little bit unstable for a little while. For some of you, that may refer to, but you will be proactive, okay? You will get out of it, okay? And I do feel like you may have some assistance and you're going to be moving on. So some of you could be moving, like I said, physically moving on from one place to another, moving on from one job to another, or changing something about the business that you run, okay? But overall looks really good and you will get great attention, very positive attention this particular week. And things will start going in your favor, or it feels like things are going in your favor. So that looks really good. Right now, you are in a bad space, and this has to do with love. It can be intimate love. It could be family, friends, someone significant enough to show up in your reading. And I do feel that you're in conflict with someone. They could be fighting over a passing of someone. My condolences if that is the case. Not being able to get back on track with the person that you once had a relationship with, and you're in a lost place, right? You're feeling hopeless about the situation and you're just feeling at a loss over it. This also could be about children as well, and not being able to get on the same page about the child or children. So that's a problematic situation there too. And I feel that it's almost like you can't have both. It's like one or the other, right? One or the other. Either you lose this person, but you gain a sense of yourself and your independence and your money, and you are free to do what you want to do, or you keep this person in your life, but then you will lose those other things. It's kind of what it's giving to me. You can't have it all. It's like one or the other. The next 7 days, though, I do see that, again, not being able to work something out with someone, not being on the same page. Love could be lost here. And you may feel a bit codependent. It could go vice versa. It could be somebody feeling dependent towards you, but I do feel like you're a little codependent. Now, again, if you're sharing assets with money, and you're no longer together, whether it be business or otherwise, that would put a damp on your finances, and you may be expecting that, like there's going to be some changes here. But I don't feel like you're going to let it get the best of you. It's almost like, okay, I'm going to let go and I'm going to let God, right? I'm going to accept it for what it is, right? Is what it looks like to me. I just keep getting for Tauruses, things are changing, and it's not going to be like something. Past situations are changing. You really can't go back there. You have to move forward. Right now, you don't feel good about it. Uranus, I believe, is still retrograde. I believe it's retrograde. I think it's getting ready to go forward. But whenever it goes forward, you're going to be completely okay with it. Yeah, it's like what needs to be done is starting to happen now, okay? And so it's like accepting something that probably you really don't want it to be this way is what it looks like to me, okay? And so home life, again, not being able to get on the same page, again, having to, for some of you, it's either pay me my money and you can leave, or I'm going to pay you your money, but I'm leaving, or you can't leave until you pay someone money. Like you have to settle something first before you can move on. And then it leaves a bad taste in someone's mouth. It's a disappointment how this situation is ending with people in your family and your home or your neighborhood, like your area, something that is really close to you. there is some disappointment around how things are ending, if that makes any sense, okay? And something can't end until it gets settled, okay? But out of it comes disappointment. So yeah, this is a kind of tricky week for you, Tauruses. Again, like I said, overall, you're going to be okay, but it almost seems like for some of you, and I'm just reading what I see, guys, you may be heading toward a more challenging time where, excuse me, things are happening out of your control that you would rather they didn't, but it really isn't anything that you can do about it until the tide settles. So something like a tide is up ahead, okay? And that tide, it needs to settle before things start to you feel better about it. That being said, Taurus singles, I feel like you are really balanced right now. You're patient. You're not rushing into love. You're not stressed out about love. I feel for some of you, you are kind of getting your balance and back. You feel like you're in a good, healthy space right now, single Tauruses. And I feel like people outside of you, there's somebody that may be communicating with you, wanting to talk to you, haven't been in the best place since the two of you have stopped communicating. If you meet someone new, just know that this person is, I don't care how they come across, they're having some problems. Could be past issues, past person that they haven't let go, that sort of thing. So they're not as together as they may appear. And because of that, there may be conversation that is lacking. Communication may be stifling. It doesn't flow continuous or on a frequent basis, right? It's just in and out. Maybe they'll talk, maybe they won't. And that's because this person is going through something. They won't tell you that. And because of that, I do feel like a coming together may not happen, but this person is still going to be coming back trying to communicate. They just are stubborn as hell. And that stubbornness is going to get them an ultimatum. You know, what is this? What's going on here? You know, somebody's going to get called out for it being very inconsistent is what it looks like to me, or cut off is what it looks like to me. Yeah, you're holding back once again from love. And, you know, be careful, okay? You say that it looks like you are in a healthy place. Let go of that baggage. Don't go taking that baggage with you. You're going to get busy in work. Somebody definitely from your past is coming back to you. That's what I definitely see, somebody coming back big time, okay? They may miss the boat, you know? Someone I feel could come into your life. Like if this is somebody new coming into your life, you may feel like you've known them for quite some time, and this can develop fast, like quick. Okay, this thing could just go from 0 to 100 really quickly. But I would say be careful, because this person may be not telling you something. They may not be telling you something. They may be holding back some information that you need to know. Yeah, they could be coming out of something where they still need to take care of this past situation, okay? You know, for all of you, it'll be different, but for some of you, this is not someone who is coming to be your forever person. This could be, and I get past coming back. I think we're about to get into Mercury retrograde, so there's that. There's the past coming back, which I don't, if it's the past situation, it's not really going to amount to anything, but it could be, someone could be coming back to get closure. If it is someone new, they still have a past that they need to work on and deal with, and I feel like it's going to take time, okay? As long as they know where you stand and that you're not someone to be played with, I do feel like in time things can develop nicely, but it's like a slowly but surely type of thing. If it's new, if it's somebody from your past, and again, this is more about closure, it's more about getting clarity about a situation, then it moving forward. Right, that's over. So let's look at Taurus. That's over, meaning a past situation is kind of over. And like I said, if somebody comes back, it is for clarity or for a closure. So let's look at Taurus couples. Where this relationship is, it looks over to me. Definitely you might be in a bad place, heartache and pain here, disappointment over the situation. You are really two sword cards there. You are definitely not in the best place when it comes to this love relationship. It could have been unrequited love. Someone doesn't love the other person like they used to. Very immature energy coming from your person, or needing and nagging about a situation. I do feel like there's a lot of communication or has been communication. Someone could have just picked up and left. It's hard to kind of get things back on track in this relationship because it's almost like your world has stopped. Things just literally has stopped. And even though someone has tried to communicate, tried to work this out, it's almost like, no, a little too late. Your world, for some of you, literally your world has stopped. And it could be because of someone's untimely passing. It could be because of a lot of things you didn't expect to happen. Everything is just coming out of nowhere. It's being unearthed. And life, once again, is changing and you didn't expect it to. And that, that is the life of Uranus. And you guys have that planet right now. So whatever you didn't know with Uranus retrograding, and almost like unearthed a lot of things that you didn't know to propel you forward in a new way when it goes direct. Okay. And for some of you, it kind of unearthed this relationship and put it in a bad place. And it's almost like, you can't necessarily go back to the way things were. There's love here for you, absolutely, but I feel like you want something that's more practical. You want something that is more rooted in a foundation that you can trust. I feel like the person does care about you, but it's like, what does love have to do with this when I can't trust you, right? And there's a lot of time feeling left alone or feeling like you are alone in a situation. This could also be a third party. If your person is acting right, it's because the other person may have stepped away from them. For some of you, I feel that there's a lot of confusion, and it really is somebody, when it comes down to it, somebody is not loving the other person like they used to. Divorce, separation, breakup is definitely on the table. Somebody has made a decision to do that, and it almost seems like the other person could be you, the other person, somebody has kind of moved on quite quickly. Okay, cut off one person and just moved on quite quickly. But a lot of things that need to be said aren't being said. Okay. And I feel when it comes to you, yeah, that's all it keeps saying. There's a couple here. The two of you are definitely a couple, but it's either somebody doesn't love the other person like they used to, somebody is a cheater, or somebody, again, you're just not on the same page. There's a situation of not being equally yoked in this relationship that is very problematic. And I feel like somebody may feel like their life is being held up, like you're on hold because there's no moving forward. You're not really dealing with what happened in the past, and you're just going nowhere. You're just stuck in this right now is what it looks like to me. So in the extended, we're going to look at your person. How do they feel about you, the relationship? What challenges do they face? Where do they want this relationship to go in the future? What secrets are they keeping? What will their current actions be? What do they want from you deep down inside? What's going to be the outcome? Also, we'll look at Aries to Pisces. How do they feel about you? So if you're interested in that, click the link in the description box below. If you would like a personal reading, click the link to my website. You can set something up for yourself. And if you're new to this channel, welcome and subscribe, because I'll be back very soon with another one. Take care, Taurus.